Hello folks, first off, the code for the live stream. This one code will give you 300 polychromes, but it expires today, so claim it now. Okay, now that's out of the way, I want to talk about some very exciting quality of life features in 1.2. First off, more battery or stamina. This is kind of like the overcharge system in Star Rail, where if you're at max stamina but you still don't log in and spend it, you can actually start accruing extra stamina to use later on. This is one of my favorite features in Star Rail, and I'm so happy it's coming to Zenless. Now here's a big time saver. We can have preset squads and teams. This will let us pick our best team for any combat event and not having to choose it from scratch every time. And in Shiyu defense, there's a swap button now, which is really helpful since sometimes the bosses end up switching weaknesses and you don't want to reselect 6 characters and bamboos every time. Okay, now for some aesthetic quality of life. We can finally choose different characters to use in the overworld. In 1.2, we can be either protagonist or Caesar or Bernice, and in 1.4, we can get access to all the other characters. So this means you can roam around with whoever you want and take selfies as whoever you want. And another big change is changing the time of day. It's super annoying right now since we have to either sleep on a sofa or spend stamina in order to progress time, and we can only go forward. And another helpful one is the missing polychromes from missions you already completed. If you didn't get all 3 stars on your first try, you can now just have the game automatically collect the extra ones you're missing, so you don't have to go back and redo the missions again. And like it's been with every patch, we're getting 10 limited pools and 10 bamboo pools, so that's always nice. And now for some events. There's a new minigame which is pretty much a Vampire Survivor-like or a Bullet Heaven-like or whatever you want to call that genre. It's a game with a whole bunch of enemies and you get different upgrades to shoot at the enemies or melee the enemies. This type of game is really fun and addictive. I like Vampire Survivors a lot, I love Hollow here, so I'm pretty sure I'll like this as well. And in the story, we're getting to ride motorcycles. It's kind of random, but kind of cool at the same time. It definitely feels different, and it's always interesting to see new things and new gameplay. And we are getting 2 new disc drive sets. One set is for off-field damage, which we don't really have that much of, and the other is for shield. We only have 2 characters and soon to be 3 shield characters, so it will help them, but it's still kind of limited for now. And to help your stamina load farming all these new stuff, there's going to be more double reward events, so that's always nice. And there's even more improvements to Hollow Zero. Last time they made it so we only need to clear it twice to get pretty much all the rewards, but now they're making it so you can just do the fights and not even do the TV mode thing and get the rewards. So this is going to speed things up a lot. Again. Oh, and how could I forget? The new version comes with new characters. On the left is your Phase 1 banner and on the right is your Phase 2. Personally, I'm looking forward to Bernice, and getting more copies of Lucy is nice, but my Nicole is already at Mindscape 6, so I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be hating some of these radar pools, but I want Bernice anyway, so I'm definitely gonna pull on that and hope I don't get more Nicoles. And along with the new characters, new engines, and new areas, we are getting another new boss, so looking forward to that. And I hope the new boss is gonna bring some challenge instead of see big flash, do big dodge. And that about sums it up for version 1.2 with a lot of quality of life stuff and some new events coming up. I'm still liking the combat of this game a lot, and they're trying new things to have additional gameplay stuff. Anyway, I hope you are excited to what's coming in version 1.2, and as always, have fun out there, Proxy.